Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are looking at the Redragon GML 113, which is a monitor mounted light bar which promises to decrease your eye strain and enhance your setup. Let's check it out and see if it really does that. So the Redragon GML 113 arrives in a simple box which includes the light bar itself, the clip mount for the monitor, and a USB-A to USB-C cable. So this light bar is around £30 or around 38 USD. So we're going to see if the price matches up to the build quality. So starting off with the chassis, the GML 113 has an aluminium chassis which is all black, and of course the Redragon logo on it as well. As for the setup, it's a breeze. You literally get the clip mount and slide the light bar through the clip mount, and then that's it. Just mount it to the back of your monitor and you're good to go. So the light bar itself is very stable. The clip mount is weighted once again, so it keeps the light bar stable and in position. There is a little room for bend, but of course there wouldn't be much reason for you to be bending it in the first place. It's a pretty solid light bar. It doesn't feel too cheap. The metal casing feels great, and it overall feels like a well-built product. Now, by far my favorite part of this light bar is the touch controls. It has 4 touch controls on it, and it's conveniently placed at a point where you can see the controls without having to stand up and go above the light bar. The first one is the turn on button. Once again, you just glide your finger on it on the top of the light bar and it turns on. The next button is the hue settings. Now there are 6 different hue settings, I believe, which range from 3000 to 6000 Kelvin, which is great. So you can kind of adjust it to your own ambience or vibe that you're trying to get. And the other 2 controls are the increase and decrease brightness. There are 10 different levels of brightness, so you once again can adjust it to whatever you need. I spend a lot of time at my desk reading and coding, so I usually have it set around a 6, not too intense, but good enough to light up what I'm doing. The touch controls once again are great. They're simple and easy to use. It's very intuitive how they designed it. So great job for that. It's pretty good. Now the most important thing is the light. The GML uses an asymmetrical design. Now essentially what this means is the LEDs and light diffusers are pointed in such a way that they cast downwards and forwards rather than straight down. Now what this means is that there'll be less light reflecting off your monitor, reducing the screen glare, and as a result reducing the overall eye strain that you get. Now this is a big deal for me because I spend hours on hours at this desk, and I don't always want my monitor to be kind of too bright and in my face. I can reduce the brightness on my monitor, but if the light was just reflecting off the monitor, that would just be a major pain. So they did really well with kind of making it just focus down and forward towards the thing you want illuminated rather than on your monitor. So who's this light bar for? I think this light bar will suit kind of gamers and just people who spend a lot of time at their desk. If you're on the more gaming side and all you do is pretty much game at your desk, I think the cool hue will kind of give off a nicer ambiance and make you feel kind of more immersed in your game. But if you spend time just reading like I do, the warmer tones may suit you better, just making you feel a lot cozier, you know, get the vibe going around your setup. Now, is it perfect? Absolutely not. The touch controls at the top are sometimes a little unresponsive or too sensitive. There are times where I've kind of tried to tap the on button but nothing really happens, or times where I barely touch anything and then a whole bunch of things happen. That is something you want to look out for. But for the most part, it doesn't cause too much of an issue. It only happens from time to time, but just wanted to let you guys know. Overall, the Redragon GML 113 light bar is a solid option for those who are looking for an affordable way to enhance the desk setup, provide another source of lighting while also not getting too much screen glare. The build quality is good, the installation is simple, and the lighting performance is effective. While there are a couple minor drawbacks with the touch sensitivity, for the most part you get what you're paying for. It's a pretty good light bar, and yeah, it does the job. If you're on a budget and you're looking for a good quality light bar, you should definitely check out the Redragon GML 113. It is a solid option. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Let me know if you have any more questions you would like answered about the Redragon GML 113 or any other products you would like reviewed. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, hit the dislike button if you didn't, and hit the subscribe button to show support to the channel. Once again guys, it's been Tolu. Hope you enjoyed it, and peace.